Welcome. In episode one, we talked about cultivating the space between stimulus and response as key to good parenting, and perhaps key to a good life. In episode two, Karen Orrit takes us to a moment that happened the morning of the interview that called on her to furnish that space with mindfulness. Join us for the egg yolk moment.
This morning, my husband's making eggs for our daughters, and I'm in my room doing my makeup, getting ready for work. And my 5-year-old daughter, Eliana, comes in, and I feel something smearing all over my shoulders. And I look, and it's yellow. And I said, "What is that?" And she said, "It's egg yolk. Daddy said I could play with it." And I said, "What? What are you doing? You're putting it all over me." And I turned around and I looked at her, and she's so innocent and has her hands up with yellow egg yolk all over them in my bathroom. And I thought, whoa, I caught myself for a second. And it came to me what to say. Because I could say, no, don't do that. But in that moment, I heard myself, what kind of mom do I want to be? Because my voice is going to be her voice. So the moment I'm aware, I said, you are so creative. You love feeling what it feels like to have yolk in your hands. That is so sweet. How about we do that without putting lotion on mommy, egg yolk lotion? And she laughed. And I took her hands and I said, "I'm going to help you clean up now." And I helped her wash her hands, and I giggled with her, thinking of, she's a child. She's a child who wants to explore what it feels like to have yolk in her hands. And she said, "I'm messy. I like to be messy." I said, "Yes, you do." I gave her that corrective experience because I was able to see the rabbit hole I was going down of, you're touching me with yolk, and I just took a shower. Wow. I was able to give her a different experience than I had, and that maybe, I don't know, catch me at another moment that I would have had. Thank the heavens, I think, for those times of awareness when I can reframe my language into something that's positive, that's assuring, that gives her permission to explore, to play. The power of language.
Karen, as a child, if you did something like what Leanna did this morning, what kind of response would you have gotten?
I would have gotten a "how dare you? How dare you coming in here and putting egg yolk on me? Who do you think you are?" I would have gotten a response that made me feel ashamed.
How did that kind of response impact your life going forward? Does it still live in you?
I walk around usually thinking that I'm doing something wrong for just existing. I have guilt and shame from my childhood, and it's something that I actively work to bring now into my awareness so that I can release it. Because there's no guilt and shame in just merely existing.
The toll this takes on children when parents have no breathing space between stimulus and response is enormous. The failed relationships, the psychotherapy bills. We both want parents to get it right. How do we spread the word to parents about what works and what doesn't work?
I don't think that the parents who are doing this are aware of the impact. What's wrong with saying, no, don't do that? They're not aware of the impact it has on children. And so here we are, aware and wanting to educate, wanting to bring this out into the public so that other parents can go, aha, I never even realized that my comment could make such an impact on my child. I'd like to say we're all good people and very highly unaware at different levels. So here we are. Let's bring it out into the world and help parents, empower parents to be able to be aware, to make a different choice in the egg yolk moment.